So they only have 4D and 8 forwards.
Yeah, well, they
So
only
they're-
go with 3 lines.
But they're pretty strong, so.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. They did lose to Waterloo. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside the Shark Tank. We're here at the East Bayfield Community Center. We're getting set here for game 27 of the regular season between the Barrie Junior Sharks and the visiting Burlington Junior Barracudas. We're just going to come up here a little earlier to watch the girls take the ice, and we do have a special guest coming on the ice with us. Our young player coming on the ice is Miss Ruby Fisher, joining us from Collingwood Thunder, U11. She took a little lap for us, and we'll have all the girls come out now. We have some call-ups here today, but I'll go over through that in just a second. Once again, this is game 27 between Barrie and Burlington. If you were with us last weekend, Saturday, the Barrie Sharks won a thrilling game in Brampton, 3-1. Whereas at the Burlington Barracudas on the 21st on that Sunday suffered a 6-4 loss to the Waterloo Ravens. Goals scored in that game for Barrie: Beckett, Sutton, and Rutledge. Today's starting lineup for the Burlington Junior Barracudas: in net, number 33, Lauren Mooney. On defense, number 19, Ella Humphrey, and number 48, Mackenzie Allen. On the forward line, number 6, Charlotte Peckenhagen, number 14, Ellie Markakis, and number 21, TJ Flores. Starting today for your Barrie Junior Sharks: in net, number 74, Ava Sador. On defense, number 12, Sasha Siska Humphreys. And joining us today, number 55, Mia Southern. She was in the lineup just recently as well, so welcome back, Mia. On the forward line, number 22, Alex Dusson, and number 73, Haley Beckett, and 82, Kate Stewart. Out of the lineup today, number 53, Talia Hildebrandt, number 8, Jordan Redden, number 21, Brooke Judkowitz, and number 34, Aaliyah Sutton. Aside from Mia Southern, we have a couple more call-ups joining us from U18 AA today. Number 66, Allie Homick, and number 44, Amelia Zealand. Welcome aboard, ladies. Some news to share with you folks from this past week. 3 commitments for post-secondary education happened this past week. Ruby Mitchell and Talia Hildebrandt signed contracts to join post-university in Waterbury, Connecticut this fall. Congratulations to Talia and Ruby. And Brooke Judkowitz is signed on to start the fall in Nazareth, at Nazareth University in Rochester. Congratulations. After we're done here, remember, we have another home game happening tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. As the Barrie Junior Sharks will welcome in the North York Storm. As tomorrow, Burlington also has a game against the OHA Mavericks. This is game 27. We are pushing towards the end of the regular season in the hopes of a berth in the top 8 for the Gold League Championship. Again, the top 8 will go to the gold, the middle 8 will go to the Silver League Championship, and the bottom 8 will go to the bronze. I know that Coach Eldridge wants his team in that top 8 mix, so that is the goal right now. They're a little short-handed right now, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get everybody up to snuff and everybody back in the lineup and firing in all thrusters. Just about 2 minutes left here in the warm-up, and we'll get set for puck drop. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome in all the Burlington Barracuda fans who are joining the live stream today. You guys put on a great show down there in Burlington, and we're trying to do the same up here in Barrie, but welcome aboard. I do like the look of these Burlington Barracuda jerseys. You can't see them right now because we're shooting the Barrie ones, but the Burlington Barracuda jerseys are a lovely white and the navy and orange. I love how they look, and from a broadcaster point of view, I love the fact that the numbers are very easy to read, as are the nameplates on the back. After today, there's only 6 home games left. I can't believe that we're down to 6 already. It's been such a fast season. This week starts the month of February. It's hard to imagine we're sitting here at the end of January. It's been a quick month. Thankfully, winter has kind of held off and it's back to warmer temperatures outside. A little bit easier to drive around and not be quite so chilled. Wrapping up 30 seconds here of warm-up, we'll get set for our national anthem. Once again, starting in net for the Barrie Sharks is Ava Zador. And in net for the Burlington Junior Barracudas, Lauren Mooney. Ava Zador so far has had a fantastic season. She is 6 wins and 6 losses with a save percentage of 92 and a goals against average of 1.93. Lauren Mooney has a save percentage of .912 and a goals against average of 2.04. But she's got 9 wins and 4 losses. As I said, the last time these two faced off against each other, it was an 8-2 win for the Burlington Barracudas. So I know that Coach Eldridge would like to make it a much better game against the Barracudas. The last matchup took place all the way back on December the 9th. Lots of time since then. And I know that Burlington is a little short benched at the moment with only 4D and 8 forwards. We'll get set here for our national anthem. All right. I'm set. My cameraman Draco is set. My tech director Tim Norton is all set. Thanks for joining the live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get set for some Barrie Junior Shark action. All right, right off the draw, Burlington's got it. Al on the defense for the Burlington Barracudas. I'm going to get tongue-tied with that. The Barracudas send it into the Sharks' end. Allen holding the line and sending it in behind the net. Once again, Ava Zador is in net for the Barrie Junior Sharks. It'll escape the zone. Peckenhagen will ride the red line, but will send it back to her D. Over to Allen. Allen will take her time and try to send it forward, but the puck gets deflected, and Beckett had it on her stick momentarily, but couldn't control it. Comes out. Siska Humphries sends it up to Beckett, who dumps it in and goes off on a line change. Lauren Mooney, once again the starting goaltender for the Burlington Barracudas, leaves the puck for her defense. This is Allen again. They get it as far as the blue line, but not out. Comes all the way back. Allen's going to send it around the boards to the far side for Murdoch. Murdoch has it in her feet, but she'll take a step back into her own zone, trying to ward off Allie Homick for the Junior Sharks. Then they come to the blue line. Arscott holds on and makes a dump. Meta tries to catch up to it, but the puck will escape and come out to the blue line in front of the Sharks goaltender. Sarah Manos will bring it in over the blue line, but it will come in offside, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Avery Holmes will take this puck drop for Burlington. They do win it and bring it into the Sharks' end. Gets lost in the feet. Bryn Rutledge is going to go collect it in the corner. Won't try to get out of the Sharks' end. Barracudas holding on. Puck will sit there for a second. They'll fire. And an easy glove save for Zador. That shot made by Avery Holmes. Flores taking the puck drop on this one for Burlington. Holmes sending it down behind Zador. Markakis for Burlington will put it over on the boards, and they do hang on. Markakis with it again. It'll come out to Butler at the blue line, and she'll hold on, sending it down into the corner. Shot in there. Ava Zador kicking it to the corner. It will come around the backside. It's Amelia Zealand throwing the puck down into the Barracuda end. Say a big welcome back to Ruby Mitchell, number 3, who's been out of the lineup for quite some time. Awesome to see her back on the ice. Butler for Burlington battles for that puck with May Severn. It'll ring around the boards and out the other end and all the way into the Sharks' end for an icing call. Just getting started here in Barrie. Again, the Sharks are at home again tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock as they welcome in the North York Storm. Urbach will take this drop for Barrie. It will squeak out underneath everybody. A shot in just wide of the net into the corner. May Severn trying to collect it off the boards. Urbach trying to go in and give her a hand, but Burlington's got it. Murdoch sending it over to Pryor. Pryor weaves in. Tries a pass over, but couldn't quite connect with her teammate. Puck being poked out of the way. Burlington will double back into their own end. Pass over to Allen. Allen will send it forward to Markakis. Megan Houle will get her stick on it and get it out of the Sharks' end. Bryn Rutledge trying to carry the puck with her, but she's hampered by Charlotte Peckenhagen. Out to neutral. Sonia Mehta over the blue line. Into the slot area. Rutledge tried to get her stick on it, but it was deflected. McLaren will now send it back into the Burlington end. Mooney will leave it for Allen. She'll take her time to look at her options. She'll pass it over to Humphrey. And we'll just slide in under Mooney's glove, and we'll have a stoppage in play. Urbach versus Manis in the face-off dot. Morgan Arscott finds it, makes a shot in, a big breakaway here for Burlington. The wait, tries the backhand, and Zador's got it. What a shot here by Bryn Pryor coming in on the breakaway, but an even better stop by Ava Zador. Mandes versus Urbach again. To the right of Zador. Draw one by Burlington. Puck escapes over Butler's stick, and it will come and go the distance. No icing. That was waved off. Butler behind Mooney. Over to the far side for Pryor. Pryor gets it out, but it goes by everybody all the way down. Icing waved off. Murdoch sending it over to her teammate on the other side. Sharks take over and then want to get it out of their own end. There's Mitchell on the ice. Welcome back, Ruby. Over to Humphrey and now to Murdoch. Murdoch sends it down to Allen. Almost like a power play setup as they're passing that puck around. Down low. Urbach coming in to give her teammate a hand. Puck will squeak free. But right onto Murdoch's stick. She'll fire. Zador got a piece of that, so it didn't go in. Humphrey holds on at the blue line and sends it down into Murdoch, where she battles with Perry behind the net. Olivia Urbach's got it now, out to the red line. Burlington defense. Now in possession. Allen trying to send it to Pryor, and she collides with McLaren right at the red line. McLaren is slow to get up, but she's okay. Gets back in on the action. Mitchell and Rutledge fighting for possession down low with Peckenhagen. Butler's pushed off the puck. Holds onto it at the blue line, and she backhands it forward. Not far enough for Flores. Sharks get it out of the zone. Right back onto the Burlington defenseman. Sorry, defense persons. I should definitely clarify that. McLaren bringing it in. Allen playing keep away. Sharks do get it behind. This is Kate Stewart trying to lift the stick and get possession, but Burlington still remains in control. Puck up to Manis over her stick, so she'll chase it into the corner where it's going to get picked up by Mia Southern. Kate Stewart off the boards and ahead for Dusome, but just past her. Beckett's going to catch up to it first. They'll fight for it down in the corner, out into the slot area. Beckett does turn around and shoot in. I did miss by much on the short side. Comes out to the blue line. Siska Humphreys holds on. Sarah Manis now for Burlington sends it up to Murdoch. Murdoch couldn't get the shot off. That's deflected by a body in front. Puck will squeak out momentarily, and that will be an offside call. Just about through the first 7 minutes here of Game 27 of the regular season. I think it's kind of cool that Game 27 takes place on January 27, but hey, sometimes things line up. Out into the neutral zone, Flores sends it over to her D partner. Shot in just wide of the goalpost. That made by Pickenhagen. Butler at the blue line sends it over to Zador. Zador makes the initial stop. Pounces on the rebound. She's got it. Ava Zador getting a workout early. Lots of action in front of her. TJ Flores will take the drop here for Burlington versus Bryn Rutledge. Chaffee will come in. Push it into the corner. Now Arscott for Barrie as she's being hampered there by TJ Flores. Markakis gets a hold of it for Burlington, but Morgan Arscott's there. It'll come into the corner and out the other end. TJ Flores holds on to it at the blue line. What an effort there by TJ Flores. Burlington's got it in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in. It's Bryn Pryor sending that down low. Meta couldn't quite get up to it, so we've got a stoppage and play here for an icing call. Stewart versus Avery Holmes for Burlington. Still looking for our first goal of the game. It's like Peckenhagen needed some help with her helmet, but everything seems to be okay now. All snap back into place. Stewart doing a good effort to get a hold of that puck, but it's won by Burlington after the draw. Butler takes a look, hits the brakes and goes back the other way, and will send it forward to Avery Holmes. It'll go up and down. Mitchell can't find it. It'll bounce out to Murdoch and finally to Allen. No, Murdoch still has it. She'll send it wide and they'll battle for it into the corner. We'll have a stoppage in play here as the puck wouldn't move. Well, it's set up here for a face-off. Just under 12 minutes to go. Sharks win the draw. Mitchell sending it forward. Urbach's going to give it chase. It'll come down low. Humphrey sends it over to the far side and out in front. Murdoch wasn't quite in the right spot to accept the pass, so the Sharks bring it right back into the Barracuda end zone. Pryor try to send it forward to Murdoch. Tries to get the shot off backhand, and she slips it in besides the door. My goodness. What an effort there by Claire Murdoch. That's Claire Murdoch's 24th goal of the season. Claire Murdoch's having a great season now with 24 goals, 33 assists for a total of 60 points on the season. Burlington going right back to work off to the face-off. Markakis trying to bring it into the slot zone. She's pushed aside by Southern. Out in front from Markakis. Hits a couple of bodies, so will deflect up and over, and the Sharks will clear it. Bryce McLaren hitting it off the boards and dumping it in and chasing it. Megan Houle down low. Tries to get out in the slot, but no Shark on the doorstep to help her out. Lots of space here for Mia Southern. She'll try to split the defense. She'll make a shot in. Steered aside by Mooney. Into the corner. Mercedes Chaffee gets it out to the neutral zone. The Sharks will bring it into their own end. Take their time. Haley Beckett trying to move it forward to Kate Stewart. Rolls off the end of her stick and down low. Ella Humphrey. Up to Avery Holmes and finally to Sarah Manis. She'll come in over the blue line. Burlington being very relentless here in this first period. Take a turn. Manis fires, but it gets deflected and will go into the boards. That's going to be a call. That's going to go against the Burlington Barracudas. Humphrey will touch up and will get the call. That's body checking. Barrie's going to get the first chance on the power play with 9:32 left in the first period. 1-0 Burlington. Let's see if the Junior Sharks can't get the equalizer here. Peckenhagen will take the drop here for Burlington. Against Rutledge, a couple of sixes, which is kind of cool. McLaren to the blue line. It tried to ride it out, but it just scooped over. Peckenhagen back to Murdoch. Just shy of the goalpost. Burlington looking like a threat, shorthanded. Just 15 seconds gone on the penalty. Draw one by Burlington. This is Butler. She loses the handle and it will escape out. Murdoch beats Mitchell to the puck. She'll play keep away and tries with great effort to get it into the slot area, but Markakis just was not there in time. Another penalty coming. It looks like the goaltender, Zador, was infracted for tripping. Saw the referee point right at Ava. We'll see who they get to sit for that. So we'll have a minute 24 of 4-on-4 hockey. That's going to be served by number 3, Ruby Mitchell. So a bit more space out there for 4-on-4. And they'll come the distance, and we'll have an icing call against the Barrie Sharks, and we'll have a face-off in the Sharks' end. TJ Flores will take the puck drop here for Burlington. That's won by Bryn Rutledge, and she'll get it clear and dump it down. Mooney will leave it for her defense. Allen in the slot area. She'll move it forward and send it ahead for Humphrey, who'll dump it down. Markakis giving it chase. Sharks in possession now through neutral. Olivia Urbach sends it down low. Butler gets to it first. TJ Flores, captain of the Barracudas. She'll leave it down and go off on a line change. It's going to get picked up by Mia Southern down low for Barrie. Pass meant for Dusson, but she wasn't paying attention, and she'll go to the bench. Bit of a miscommunication happening there. Sarah Manis off the boards will look to see if she can pass it ahead to Claire Murdoch, and she does. Murdoch's got it and tries a backhand. Sador reads that. Puck stays out and goes to the corner. Allen holds on. And Avery Holmes now will step to the ice. So 30 seconds of a Burlington power play. Peckenhagen shoots the puck, but it gets deflected and goes up and into the corner. Siska Humphreys trying to get it out of harm's way from the corner. Peckenhagen still in the action. Pryor at the blue line. Down to Markakis. And it will slip through everybody into the corner. Pryor again at the blue line. Manis fires. Sador doesn't see it, and it goes right over her shoulder for a 2-0 lead. 2 seconds left on the power play. That's Sarah Manis' 22nd goal of the season. Burlington Barracudas are a very strong squad, as evident from the last time these two teams matched up. Way back on December the 9th, it was an 8-2 victory for Burlington. Barrie Sharks in a bit of a hole. Let's see if they can't rebound. Pass nearly picked off by Bryce McLaren. Claire Murdoch will take it behind Mooney. Send it over to Humphrey. Send it forward now for Pryor. Pryor's by herself, but Allen's coming up right behind her on the left. Come around the other way and back down into the corner. They'll battle for it down there. Rutledge trying to get in on the action, but it's going to get picked up by Sonia Mehta. On the close side here for Murdoch. Sarah Manis will leave it for her. Manis will go off on a line change. A nice pass. Out in front for Chaffee. Skips to the corner. Butler holding on at the line. Sonia Mehta with possession and trying to get it out to neutral. They do. Beckett trying to hold on. Just a half a stride back. Nice pass up for TJ Flores. Puck will come back the other way. And here comes Kate Stewart. Amelia Zeeland trying to get in on the action. Nice shot there, but just wide into the corner. Tegan Perry sending it backhanded to the other side. Markakis will try to collect it off the boards, but she's pushed off that puck. Mitchell holds on. Sends it back down low behind Mooney. Amelia Zealand trying to catch up to her rival. Can't quite get there, and the puck will escape into the neutral zone. It'll bounce off the boards for Haley Beckett, and she's got space. She'll wind and fire, but she'll miss on the far side. Tegan Perry with the puck again. She'll come in. She's all by herself. Help coming. Pass to the blue line. Shot in. Another shot in, just deflected. Rebound sitting there in the crease. Shark couldn't get a stick on it. No Shark even close to that. That puck was sitting there in the blue. May Severin trying to work the other way. Got Mackenzie Allen in her way. Back in the neutral zone. Humphrey setting it down low. Off the boards, Allie Homick tries to skate it forward, and she will. Severin going off on a line change, so Homick's down there with 4 white sweaters. Lots of speed on this Burlington team. Very fast. Good passing. Sharks trying to get out of their own end. Here comes Markakis to do a backhand. They lose it in the skates momentarily. Peckett-Hennigan sends it back to the blue line. Chaffee's not ready. It'll go all the way back into the Burlington end. Over to Butler. Back to Chaffee. And she'll send it low. Only 4 defensemen on the Burlington bench today. Quick line changes. Back to Allen. Forward to Pryor, and she'll leave it down low. Sador will hold on and leave it for Arscott. Barracuda's right behind her. Humphrey at the blue line holds on. Pryor sends it out to Allen at the blue line. She'll send it over to Humphrey, and she'll fire it in. And Zador's got the save. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the first period. 2-0 Burlington Junior Barracudas. Face-off won by Burlington. Sharks will get it to neutral. Dusome sending it down to Beckett. Sharks can't hang on to it in the Burlington end, and they will clear it out. Claire Murdoch in the Sharks end, right through the slot area. Sador steering it to the corner with the paddle. Tegan Perry, Olivia Urbach trying to get that puck off the board. Urbach's got it. Dusome will go off on a line change, so she'll dump it in. Severin will try to catch up to it. Chaffee trying to get to it in the corner. It's worked off by the Sharks. Butler will lose it in her skates, but it will get out to neutral. Murdoch up to Holmes. Holmes trying the backhand. Zador's got the first one and the second one by Claire Murdoch. What a great effort there by Ava Zador. I believe that is an icing call. Very quick first period. Burlington on the board 2-0 with goals from Claire Murdoch and Sarah Manis. It's like Coach Eldridge is having a chat with one of the referees. I'm not sure what that would be about. Doesn't look happy about something. I'm not sure if it's the icing call or the placement of the face-off, but he's not happy. Referees are kind of conferring. I'm not sure what that would be about. They seem to be all in agreement, so play will continue here. Urbach sent out of the face-off dot. Rutledge will come in her stead against Markakis. Face-off won by Peckenhagen. She'll put it right on net. Sador ready. Comes out in front in the slot area. The Sharks will clear. Here's Bryn Rutledge over the red line. She's got McLaren coming in to give her a hand, but her pocket is picked, and here's Peckenhagen in her own end. Almost collided at center ice with Avery Holmes. Couple of mixed signals. Holmes has got it now. Pass meant for Murdoch is deflected by McLaren. Sharks catch up to it behind the net. Out to neutral. Chaffee sending it right back down in for Manis. They bring it in. Murdoch on the left, and that's where they'll pass it. Into the slot for Manis. Couldn't get the shot off. Kate Stewart over the red line will dump. Again, she's by herself. Beckett now catching up to the puck in the corner. They'll dig for it. Amelia Zealand coming in and giving a hand as well. Puck still in the corner. It won't move, so the referees will blow that dead. Final minute of play here in the first period. Urbach will take this face-off for Barrie against Sarah Manis. May Severin finds that puck right away and gets a shot off. Doesn't miss by much, but it will go over the net, and we'll have a stoppage in play. And we'll get set up for another face-off. Right off the draw. Here comes Bryn Pryor along with Claire Murdoch. They give and go. Pryor makes a shot. Nice save by Zador. Rebound comes loose. Severin nearly had a breakaway. Severin shoots it in on net. Tries to get it around Mooney, and it nearly worked. Great effort by the Barracudas to get it out of harm's way and out of the blue. Tegan Perry trying to get out of her own end. It will escape to the red line. Back to Humphrey. She'll send it forward for Murdoch off the end of her stick, so Mitchell will take over. Bryn Rutledge as well. She'll dump it in the corner as time expires on the first period. Busy first period. Shots on goal. Burlington doubled up on Barrie, 10-5. So the Barrie Sharks knew this was going to be a tough one. They end the first period down 2-0. They'll go back to the dressing room and maybe come up with a plan to see if they can't start off the second period with a bit more spring in their step. We'll take a break here. I'll be back after the intermission here to bring you the second period. Come on back, folks. neutral zone. Arscott gets to it first and tries to push it back the other way. Markakis is already there. Down into the corner. Southern over to Arscott. Pass up to Beckett. Down to the corner. Sharks will look at the options and try to fire it in. This is Severn. Goes over to Butler, and the Burlington Barracudas will get it into the neutral zone. Pass over to Manis. She brings it in. Pryor holding on in the corner. Murdoch playing keep away there from Arscott. Over to Pryor. Chaffee at the blue line. She'll fire it in, and that just floats into the crease. Manis trying to get a stick on it. And Zador will cover up. It'll be Flores taking the puck drop here against Bryn Rutledge for Barrie. Face-off won by the Sharks. This is Ruby Mitchell. Gets it out on the far side for McLaren, but it gets sent back the other way for Burlington. Nice wraparound chance there by Holmes. Zador was ready, though, and put a seal on that post, so nothing squeaked by. Humphrey at the blue line fires it in, hits a couple of bodies, and escapes out. Mackenzie Allen holding on to it at the blue line. Burlington putting on the pressure again. Sharks trying to get it out of their own end. Pass meant for McLaren gets intercepted by Humphrey. This is Sarah Manis. She'll wait and she'll fire. That's deflected by Tegan Perry. She's got it in the corner. She'll hang on to it. Pass it over to McLaren, who will lift it and get it down into the Burlington end. Kate Stewart chasing it. Sharks looking to get it out in front. Picked off by Bryn Pryor. Haley Beckett giving another go here, but it's covered up by Mooney. Once again, folks, thanks for bearing with us through our technical difficulties. We should be back up and running now in full force. We had a slight power issue, but we believe we've resolved it, and we are back up and running. No goals missed. Only a few minutes here into the second period. Mia Southern bringing it in. It'll go down low for Humphrey. Dusome trying to get her stick on it, but the puck will escape and come all the way down, and that will be icing against the Burlington Barracudas. Once again, these Sharks are back in action again tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, right back here at the Shark Tank as they welcome in the North York Storm. Severn gets a shot off the draw. Doesn't get far. Burlington will clear it. Bryn Pryor over the blue line. She'll come into the corner and try to get out in front for Murdoch. She fires it in, knocks the door out of the crease slightly, but she gets right back up, and the Sharks will clear. Olivia Urbach will fire it right on net, and Mooney will put a stop to that with the glove. Once again, I'd like to welcome in all the Burlington Barracuda fans who are joining us on the live stream and watching and cheering on their team. Butler gets it out to the neutral zone. Markakis trying to cut it off. Bryce McLaren comes in and just comes in onside. Sharks trying to get it towards the slot area as they dig for it. Amelia Zeeland trying to work it towards the net. Butler collecting it in the slot area. That will go into the corner. They'll battle for it off the boards. Kate Stewart's going to catch up to it behind the net. She's pushed off the puck, but from her knees is able to get it out from behind the net. It'll come out to neutral. Meta trying to force it back the other way. Beckett will dump it in. Chaffee in the corner. Gets it out to the neutral zone. Meta's going to chase after it. Manis is on it, though, trying to get it out in front. Pass it out in front to Ella Humphrey, and she makes a nice shot, but a great glove save there by Ava Zador. Sarah Manis will take this puck drop for Burlington against Urbach. It's won by Burlington. Mackenzie Allen loses the handle for a split second, but is able to keep it onside, but only momentarily. Ali Homick gets it out of the own end, but Burlington comes right back in. This is Bryn Pryor. Gets her stick tied up and couldn't get the shot off, so Claire Murdoch will take over. Couple of nines battling it out on the boards. Manis leaves it for her defense. Intercepted by Urbach. It does clear the zone, and she catches up to it. 2-on-2. Ali Homick on her left. Shot in. Blocker save. Rebound available. Tegan Perry catches up to it at the blue line and holds on. Bryn Rutledge down low. Trying to get it out in front. Has the puck taken away. This is Claire Murdoch again through center. Pryor on her right, but she'll fire, and that's deflected off the stick of Zador, literally on the handle. Still 2-0 Burlington. Sharks want to get on the board soon. Burlington wins the draw, sends it into the corner. Southern trying to get it out of the end. TJ Flores trying to get her stick on it. Burlington still in possession. Markakis in the corner. Manages to get through a couple of blue sweaters, but it will escape. Little push and shove at the blue line, and that's going to be called interference. It's going to go against number 17, Avery Holmes, I think. Nope. Markakis gets that call. Sorry, Ellie Markakis will get the call. 2 minutes for interference. Sharks on the power play. Urbach versus Holmes at the faceoff dot. That's won by Burlington. Burlington gets it to neutral. Urbach will take a big turn, send it up to Severn. Pushes Chaffee out of her way, but the puck comes right back to neutral. A lot of give and go here in the neutral zone. It'll come all the way down for Zador. Sonia Meta will hold on. She'll look at her options and send it ahead for Kate Stewart. Goes right by her. Severn catches up to it down low. Meta holding onto the blue line. It'll come out into the slot area. Peckenhagen will get rid of it and send it down. Zador will hold on and leave it for her defense. Tegan Perry will bring it behind the net and we'll wait for assistance. Bryn Rutledge coming in. Pass out to Meta. Meta tries a back pass to Perry, but she wasn't quite ready, so Zador will hand it off to Perry. Out in front for Beckett. They'll battle for it in the corner. Menace getting it free for Burlington. It'll bounce into the corner. Out in front. Beckett coming in. She'll wind and she'll fire. Hits a couple of bodies in front. Does not meet its target. And the puck will slowly escape out to the red line. Tegan Perry catching up. She's got some space. Burlington off on a line change. She'll try to center it. She puts a shot in on net. And a nice paddle save there by Mooney. Into neutral. Siska Humphreys back for Mitchell. Sending it up to Stewart. He'll dump down into the corner, and that will be icing. Just 4 seconds left in the penalty to Markakis, and we'll get back to 5-on-5. Couldn't quite get set up for that power play. Couple of good chances, but not getting around and passing the puck around in front. Burlington, very effective penalty kill. Pryor will come in and take this face-off for Burlington. It's going to get won by Barrie. Haley Beckett's got some space. Markakis hits the ice, and the puck will go up and out into the Barrie bench. Face-off won by Burlington. Markakis right away brings it in. She'll wait. Deflected by Arscott. She thought about drop passing it, but took the shot instead. Meta battling for it down low. It'll squeak out and go to the corner. Chaffee coming in. Megan Houle trying to dig it out. See who comes up with that puck off the corner. Nope, the referee's going to blow it instead. We'll get set up here for a face-off to the left of Sidor. Burlington Barracudas also in action tomorrow afternoon as they will square off against the OHA Mavericks. Getting closer and closer to the postseason as we're nearing the end of January. Puck will come free. Beckett in a foot race. Allen trying to get there along with her. Nice pass out in front. Deflection attempted. Mooney has it. There's going to be a penalty call for hooking after that. That's going to go against the Barracudas. Number 19, Ella Humphrey, will get called for hooking. So Sharks right back on the power play after that beautiful attempt to pass into the slot. Just couldn't find the puck after the rebound. We'll have a face-off to the left of Mooney. Urbach will take it. And that'll be against Sarah Manis. Won by Barrie. We'll get set up here for the power play. Meta will send it down low for Urbach. He'll just bounce to the side of that post, so Mooney will put a stop to that for a face-off, just in the first 10 seconds of that power play. Square off again. This is Urbach versus Manis. This time won by Burlington. It'll get to the blue line. Sonia Meta holds on and sends it down to the corner. Dusom couldn't get there. Pryor will hit the brakes and steer around everybody, and we'll get it out of harm's way. Hit down by Tegan Perry. Here she comes. She'll try to cut to the middle. Makes a shot in on the short side. Blocker saved by Mooney, and a puck will escape and come all the way down. The door will hold on. Haley Beckett sending it ahead for Kate Stewart. Looked to be icing, but that got waved off. Tegan Perry holding on at the blue line will send it in for Beckett. Skips over her stick. Chaffee ringing around the boards for Burlington. Perry trying to hold on at the blue line, but it escapes. Here comes Markakis. In the slot, she'll try a backhand. No, she'll wait. She'll make a turn. Send it down low. She thought about it, but discovered there were too many bodies out in front for a clean sight. Peckenhagen will retreat and come all the way back. That was a double minor penalty that was assessed. I see 2.5 on the boards. So an extended period of time here for the Barrie Sharks to see if they can't get on the board. Got to get set up. Siska Humphreys over to Mitchell. Mitchell will look. Tries to steer around Holmes. She loses her stick. It'll come to the corner. Mitchell tries to hold on at the blue line, but it scoots over. Mitchell will come back. Slides it over to Siska Humphries. Sharks no line change. Only Megan Houle up front. Now McLaren's coming in to give her a hand. Burlington's got it pinned to the board. Sharks want to get it free. It'll bounce out, but Burlington's got it. It's Avery Holmes trying to get it out of the Burlington end. Siska Humphries in competition again, down low with Chaffee. And Butler coming in to give her teammate some assistance. To the blue line. Fire in by Mitchell and a glove save by Mooney. Only a minute and a half left of that double minor. Once again, that was to Ella Humphrey for Burlington. Southern holds on at the blue line. It will escape to neutral. Claire Murdoch's going to go for escape, but she has the puck poked away from her before she gets too far over that blue line. So Tegan Perry will take a step back behind Zador and will explore her options. She'll pass up to Southern. Rides off the end of her stick, and here comes Claire Murdoch weaving around, and she'll fire. Great save by Zador. Rebound available. Murdoch makes another attempt. Zador doesn't have her stick. Beckett will relieve the pressure valve, and Zador will pick up her stick. Dusome sending it down low. Just 45 seconds left to go in the power play for Barrie. Mackenzie Allen trying to get in on the action, as is Pryor. Come out to the boards. Claire Murdoch's awaiting that puck, and she'll get it out of the Burlington end. Southern trying to work it out. Loses this puck in her skates. Pass meant for Homek, rides over, and the puck comes up and out of play, and look out. I hope nobody was hurt with that puck. It came right at the crowd here, right in front of our camera. Amelia Zealand will take this face off. Amelia is joining us from U18 AA as a call-up, and she's got a game later, as I'm going to be live streaming that U18 AA game tonight at 8:45 over at Innisfil Rec later. To the blue line, Siska Humphries holds on, sends it down in. Penalty expires, and Humphries back out on the ice. Pad save by Mooney. Out for Markakis, and she'll get it out. Move it forward to Peckenhagen. She'll hold on to that puck, but couldn't get a shot off. Markakis tries the shot from the short end. Goes through into the other side. Mackenzie Allen sending it down low. Puck will sit there, picked up by Flores. Humphrey at the blue line, singing it over to Allen. Allen will fire it in. Save there into the corner, and Mace 7 will get it out of harm's way and all the way down. It was touched, so no icing call. Out to neutral. Peckenhagen with it. She's got Pryor, 3-on-2. Pass over. Nice blocker saved by Zador. Zador trying to cover it up, and they'll battle for it behind. That's Allen battling for it with Ruby Mitchell. Another puck out of play, and we'll send another puck back in. It's been a quick second period. No scoring in the second. Sharks are down 2-0. The two goals coming in the first by Markakis and Flores. Excuse me, by Murdoch and Manis. I can't read my writing. Claire Murdoch and Sarah Manis got the two goals for Burlington in the first period. Megan Houle trying to work on the puck, but Burlington's got it at the line. Butler sending it in. Nice pad save there by Zador. Off the boards. Mitchell trying to get her stick on it. That's won by Pryor. It's being pinned, but it does work free for Claire Murdoch. Shot there by Sarah Manis. Goes by everybody and into the corner. Claire Murdoch again. She'll make a big lap, and she'll try it out in front for Manis. She'll fire, and Zador is ready. What a great save by Ava Zador. Well, Tim, I hope we solved our technical issues. We're good?
I think we're good.
All right. Face off won by Burlington. Humphrey will send it through the blue and into the corner. Allen making a turn. Over to Markakis, who will backhand and leave it behind. Scoot around the net. May Severn will collect it off the boards and will try to send it forward to Kate Stewart. Just over her stick, so Burlington will take over in their own end. Burbach trying to send it back the other way. It will scoot back and forth the red line a couple of times. Sharks will send it down. Ella Humphrey behind her own net. We'll wait to see what's available. Out to Holmes. She loses possession momentarily, but gets it back and shoots it up and just over the boards, and Coach White had to be careful. Woohoo! Look out, Coach! Sometimes I wonder why coaches don't wear helmets on the bench. They should. Zealand to take the face off here for Barrie. Won by Burlington. Arscott trying to get in the way of that pass, but it will escape and back into the Sharks' end. Butler comes in and holds on at the blue line. Good effort by Butler to get there quick. Sharks taking over. Over to Beckett. Sarah Manis at the blue line. Butler now sending it out in front for Murdoch. What a snag by Zador. Oh my, did you see that? Zador flashing the leather. Burlington's a very strong team, and yes, the Sharks did lose to them 8-2 back on December the 9th. They're only down 2-0 right now, and I do see a lot more confidence on the Barrie Sharks side. They're getting there. I'm not going to count these ladies out. It's only 2 goals. Murdoch pickpockets, tries to work it towards the door again. She is relentless on the puck. Rutledge off the boards and out and ahead. McLaren in a foot race. She'll get to it first, but she's hampered by Chaffee. She sends it to the slot, but Pryor's waiting for her and not a Shark. McLaren makes a big turn and will dump it into the Barracuda end. Push towards the net. Puck will sit there. Peckenhagen will get it to the blue line, but it will escape out of play. I wish the Sharks were still on the power play right now, Tim, but they aren't. They had a long one, but not anymore. Out into the Sharks' end, and Mitchell will get to it first before Markakis catches up to her. Stewart will look and send it forward to Urbach. It'll jump back and forth and finally land on May Severn's stick. They come in onside. Humphrey tries to get to it first, but it's going to get picked up by Peckenhagen off the boards. Here's Humphrey. Moves it along for Peckenhagen. She'll come across the blue line. She'll fire, and a nice save by Zador on the doorstep. Just 6 home games remaining after tonight. It's hard to imagine there's only 6 left. Face-off won by Barrie. They'll get to the far side in the corner. Pryor trying to get in on the action, as is Zealand. Beckett coming in to give a hand as well as they try to move that puck off of the boards. Comes away now, and Beckett's got it. Beckett will send it forward for Dusome over the blue line. Trying to get set up in the slot is Zeeland waiting for a pass. Shot in on net by Beckett, and a great save by Mooney. Avery Holmes take the puck drop here for Burlington. It gets one by Barrie. Scott holds on to it at the blue line, sending it down into the corner. Pryor trying to work it free from Scott, and she'll send it into the Sharks' end. It'll come around to the other side for Homick. She couldn't hold on and comes into the Burlington end. Allen to Humphrey. Cool trying to pick it off, but it goes by her. Claire Murdoch now in possession. She'll leave it at the blue line. Pryor will wait and she'll fire. That goes up and over the crossbar. Humphrey over to Allen. Last minute play in the second period. Allen still with it. Over to Humphrey. In front for Flores. Homick nearly had a big breakaway as she tried to pick the pocket of her rival. Humphrey was ready. Burlington comes right back. TJ Flores over the blue line, but they come in offside. So the shots on goal after the first period were 10 for Burlington to Barrie's 5. Things are a bit tighter here in the second. Face off one by Burlington, and they'll send it into the Sharks' end. Southern trying to get it out from the corner. It'll squeak out, and here comes Urbach. Loses the handle. Markakis turns around, regains possession of that puck, and leaves it down low for Peckenhagen. Peckenhagen tries to backhand. Siska Humphreys knocks her off stride, so it goes wide. Southern in the corner. She'll send it forward, but not far enough. Rides off the end of Severn's stick and on to Peckenhagen's. So at the end of the second period, the score is the same as it was at the end of the first, 2-0. A little bit tighter. Total shots on goal now, 10-5 after the first. After second, 23-12. 13 shots in the second period for Burlington. And 7 shots for Barrie in the second period. So getting closer, but score remains the same. All right, barring any more power difficulties, we're going to come back and give you the third period momentarily. Come on back, folks. Welcome back, folks. Just getting set here for the third period. It's about 30 seconds left here on the clock. Once again, the shots on goal in total now are 23-12. So Barrie being outshot 2-1. But no scoring in the second period. Much better period for the Sharks. Going nose to nose. Sharks versus Barracudas. I wonder who would win in that contest in the water. All right, 20 minutes is on the clock. We'll get set here for puck drop of the third. Looks like it's going to be Urbach taking the face off for Barrie. Now a penalty has been assessed. Interesting. A penalty's been assessed to the Burlington Barracudas. And I think it's that time factor. They weren't on the ice at the proper time. I think that's what's happened. Because they look a little bit confused as to why they were called. Peckenhagen has gone to the bench to explain that to the coach. I think that's what it is. Now, if that's the case, golden opportunity here for the Barrie Junior Sharks to get on the board on the power play. There is a rule that you have to be out on the ice with more than 1 minute left, I believe, on the clock. And I think that's what the referee is assessing the penalty for. Coach is getting an explanation regarding that. And the coach is not happy. You can hear him yelling from here. My goodness. All right, so power play opportunity here for the Sharks. Meta holds on to it momentarily. They'll have to tag and get onside. They come back in, but the Barracudas will get it out. And that's exactly what it is. It was a bench minder for a delay of game because they came out late. They're really picky on their timing. Kate Stewart trying to weave around Humphrey. Doesn't work, but a great idea. Meta holding on and sending it into the corner. Markakis collecting it out the other end. Here comes Perry. She'll put it in on target. Nice save there by Mooney. Stewart and Severn on the boards with Allen. Beckett trying to dig it out, but the whistle will blow before they can move it. Manis will come in to take the face off here for Burlington. That's won by Barrie. Meta holds onto it at the blue line and tries to send it into Toussaint, but her stick is tied up, and the Barracudas will get it out. Just under a minute left in that delay of game penalty to Burlington. Sharks trying to get set up on the power play. Chaffee intercepts the pass, will send it into the Sharks' end. Manis tries to feed it over to Murdoch, intercepted by Beckett. She'll send it ahead for Toussaint. Trying to cut towards the net, but this puck rolls off the stick. Out the other side. Beckett works it free. Over to Rutledge. She'll bring it in. Just 20 seconds left to go. Mooney will get a glove on that for a stoppage in play. So nothing really happening on that power play for the Sharks. Trying to take advantage of the delay of game penalty. Holmes versus Urbach. Let's get one by Burlington. They'll send it over to Pryor on the other side. Through neutral and all the way over. Just 10 seconds left in the penalty. Siska Humphreys will hold on to it behind Zador and move it forward. Flores was serving that penalty. She's now back on the ice, and we're back to 5-on-5. Pryor sending it over to Humphrey. It'll be caught up to down low. Flores. Leave it for Allen at the blue line. She'll send it forward for Holmes. and behind the door as they try to work it into the slot area. Cross-ice pass, nobody home. Over to Humphrey, and she'll hold on to it at the blue line and send it down low. And in the neutral zone, Peckenhagen will come all the way back to her own blue line, make a turn, send it forward for Holmes, and right onto Sador's paddle. She'll leave it for her teammate. Sharks will clear it and bring it all the way into the Burlington end. McLaren's trying to catch up to Chaffee, but she'll get to it and get it out. Move it ahead for Murdoch. 2-on-2 or 2-on-0. Nice cross-ice pass between Manis and Murdoch, and they make no mistake. No defense out in front of Zador. Did her best, but it got past her. So I don't know who had the final touch. I believe it was Manis who got the feed from Murdoch. So one of them will get their second goal of the game, and the other will get a point for an assist. 3-0 Burlington. Not the way the Sharks wanted to start the third. Burlington going right back to work after the draw. Butler sending it over to Chaffee. Through neutral, up to Pryor, and she'll dump. That goal was awarded to Sarah Manis, so she picks up her 23rd goal of the season. 22nd goal was the goal she scored in the first period, so this is her 23rd goal of the season. Murdoch picking up an assist. Butler at the blue line. I want to be able to call a Sharks goal, I hope. Burlington right now holding on to 9th place, and I'm sure they want to climb up the standings and get that ace spot so they can qualify for that Gold League tournament. Sharks in 11th, and they want to come up the standings as well. Lots of hockey still yet to be played after today. 6 home games left for the Barrie Sharks and 10 away games, I believe. Cross-ice pass in the neutral zone. This is Butler trying to send it forward to Markakis. Back over the blue line. They do manage to keep it in onside. Battle for it down low. Butler over to Allen. She'll fire. Does a funny skip, but Zador is ready for that. Been an exciting last couple of weeks here with the Barrie Sharks with the 3 new signings. I hope to bring more of that to you folks once we continue with this regular season. Allen sending it forward into the neutral zone and up to Markakis. Markakis has got it. She'll leave it in the corner, out into the slot, and that connection nearly worked with Peckenhagen, but it skipped off the end of her stick. Peckenhagen's got it at the blue line. Humphrey over to Allen. She'll fire it in, and that's kicked. Looks by Southern got a toe on that as she fell on that play. Southern will do a double back here and pick up that puck in front of Zador and send it forward to McLaren. It's going to get picked up by Butler, though, just ahead of her. Butler to Holmes. Holmes sends it over to Manis. Pryor's got it at the blue line. Stewart trying to get in her way, does a great job, but could not gain possession of the puck. Holmes to Chaffee, and now over to Butler. Butler loses the handle and will come out to the blue line, but not out. Chaffee sending it down low. Siska Humphreys versus Pryor in the corner. Puck will scoot closer and closer to the corner and then out. It'll hit the stick behind, and that looks to be Zador's stick. She does not have her goalie stick. Goalies don't like to play without their stick. It's like playing with one hand behind their back, as they're theoretically missing one. She's waiting for a stoppage in play because the stick is behind her. She'll put a stop to it now. Nope, she's going to leave it. No whistle. She's holding on to it, waiting for a whistle, and they decide now to finally blow it. Now she'll go and collect her stick and get rearmed for the rest of this period. Just over 13 minutes left. Looks like Zador's going to do some adjustments to her goalie pads, so we'll hold on here while she does that. They'll battle for it behind Mooney. Beckett coming in and gaining possession of that puck. Has it pushed off of her, and they will get rid of it out to the neutral zone. Mitchell all the way back. Couldn't get to it. Tegan Perry's got it now at the blue line. Zeeland trying to get in on the action. They'll tag and get online. Mitchell sending it down. Mooney will leave it for Butler. He'll go the other way for Chaffee, and she'll look at her options and send it forward. Markakis over the blue line. They do come in onside. Passing around the slot area. Shot in, just misses over the crossbar. Ruby Mitchell through center. She'll do a dump and go off on a line change. Mooney will leave it for her defense, but Megan Hoole's going to get to it off the boards. Markakis to Peckenhagen. Being hampered by May Severn. Has her pocket picked. Barrie Sharks in possession. McLaren's got the puck over the blue line, trying to work herself around Allen. Doesn't work. Comes out right back onto Claire Murdoch's stick. Manis throws the puck in. Zador's ready and kicks it to the corner. Markakis trying to dig it out. We'll have a stoppage in play here as the puck did not squeak loose. They'll battle for it in the corner and come all the way out the other side. Humphries coming in to hold on, setting it down low. Manis gets a handle of that puck, makes a turn, slides it over to Allen, who comes in. Couldn't get the shot off. Claire Murdoch in the corner. Leaves it for Allen. Allen coming in and trading places with Murdoch. Holmes leaves it for Murdoch at the blue line. Allen again to Manis in the slot. She fires. Goes by the goalpost on the near side. Out in the crease again. Meta gets it out of harm's way, and it will go the distance. And that will be icing against the Barrie Sharks. Flores in the face-off dot for Burlington, and they do win that draw. Flores in the corner to Markakis at the blue line. She'll come into the slot area. We'll leave it for Chaffee. Couldn't get the shot off, just a little bit off center. Barrie doing all they can to pass that puck around and get it out of their own end. They will get rid of it now, and will go all the way, and that will be icing against the Barrie Sharks. Just can't quite get coordinated and pass it around to exit out of their own zone. They're trying. Timeout being called by the Barrie Sharks. Once again, we are back with you again tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock as the Barrie Junior Sharks will welcome in the North York Storm. Burlington Barracudas will have a date with the OHA Mavericks tomorrow. And the Sharks have quite the extended road trip after tomorrow's game. I'm not back on with the YouTube broadcast until the end of February. February 27th is my next home game after tomorrow. All right, 30-second timer has ended. We're set here for puck drop. It's going to be between Flores and Urbach in the face-off dot. That gets won by Barrie. Over on the boards for Severn. Markakis catches up to it first, and she now has it, trying to feed it to Flores. It'll squeak out. Held on to it, the blue line by Chaffee, and over to Butler. Butler makes a shot in. Saved by Sador. She'll leave it in front. Sharks will move the puck and get it to center. May Severn has her pocket picked, and the puck will come back the other way. TJ Flores trying to work it into the slot. That's deflected, and the puck will come back out to neutral. Peckenhagen will throw it down low. Burlington on a line change. Burlington only having 11 skaters in today's contest, only 4D. In this game. They'll cut towards the front for Murdoch. Murdoch couldn't get the shot off. Siska Humphreys hampered her and lifted her stick. Murdoch had an opportunity there on a hat trick. Out the other side, out in front. Pryor shoots, but it goes up and over the crossbar. Zador sliding from side to side. Another shot just misses up and over. Manis in the corner. Works it around. Allen firing into the slot, and that just squeaks by on the goalpost. Zador thought it was going the other way. There was a spot open on the other side of that goalpost, but thankfully it slid the other way. Alex Dusome nearly had a breakaway. Holmes coming off the bench to intercept that, so she'll dump. Holmes in her own end. Sending it forward to Humphrey, who'll do a dump and go off on a line change. Peckenhagen out in front for Holmes. She makes a shot, but a great save by Zador. Homework will send it back. And the Sharks will bring it in. Rutledge trying to get to it first. Butler for Burlington has other ideas, and they will regain possession in their own end and get it to the blue line. Perry's putting a stop to that and being a wall, making sure nothing gets past her, and she is successful in that endeavor. Puck will squeak out, though, for Butler. Down the corner for Holmes. Off the boards. Rutledge collects that rebound off of that boards, but couldn't quite hold on. Burlington working the way under the puck once again. All the way down for Zador, and she'll cover up here for a face-off. Like Zador had other issues with her pads, but looks like she's fixed that, and we'll get here to resume play. 7.5 to go in the third period. 3-0 Burlington. Burlington out in front at the blue line. Over to Allen. Allen sending it down low. Out in front of the slot there, it's going to get picked up by May Severn, and she's going to go for a skate. She's got Urbach and Stewart with her. Point blank on the doorstep for Stewart. She tries to push it in. 2 or 3 different attempts, and Mooney is ready. Zealand to take the face off for Barrie, and she does win that draw. Bending it, sending it down low, and Mooney covers it up. We'll set up again. Homick and Manis, this time won by Burlington. Chaffee sends it over to the corner. Pryor sending it forward. Almost got to Claire Murdoch, but Haley Beckett intercepted that pass, and she's got it, and she'll bring it to neutral. Dusome's ahead of her. They'll come in onside. Beckett will work it around Butler, but couldn't get towards the net. Bit of a collision between two Sharks. Everyone looks okay. Give and go here. Another pass attempt over to Claire Murdoch, and I believe that will be the hat trick for Claire Murdoch. So a collision in the Burlington end between two Sharks. Both girls seem okay. That caused a bit of a confusion, and Burlington was able to capitalize on that opportunity over in front of Zador. And this contest is now 4-0. Sharks not giving up. They bring it right back into the Burlington end and want to make another effort to get a shot in here. So Murdoch, I stand corrected on that. The goal number 2 and number 3 was scored by Sarah Manis, and goal number 1 and goal number 4 were scored by Claire Murdoch. So each have 2 goals in this contest. And I do believe each assisting the other on at least one of those goals. Sharks will pass it around the neutral zone, and Severn will bring it in and put a shot in on goal. Nice blocker save for Mooney. Stewart tries to hold on, but her pocket's picked, and Markakis will get rid of it and send it out to the Sharks' end. Pass up for Stewart, just all the way by her, as she was a couple of strides behind that pass, and that will be icing against the Barrie Sharks. Hard-fought game here for the Barrie Sharks. Burlington, they knew was going to be a tough competitor after the 8-2 loss on December the 9th. These Burlington Barracudas are a tough bunch. Stewart collecting it over the blue line and out. And then it will bounce into the Burlington end. Humphrey, behind her own net, will take a spin here and move it to Pryor. Up to Sarah Manis, and she's got Claire Murdoch with her. Manis and Murdoch again have been lethal today. Murdoch taking a spin at the blue line. Over to Allen. Over. Manis has got the pass from Allen, and she'll send it out in front of the point for Humphrey, and she'll fire in. A great save by Zador. Face-off won by Burlington. They hold on to it at the blue line. Manis down low. Pryor collecting it out of the corner. Being battled with by Tegan Perry. Out to Allen at the blue line, and she'll fire it in. And nice glove save there by Zador. Over 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Sharks down by 4. Sharks still battling. They lose sight of the puck momentarily. Burlington gets it back. Chaffee's fans on that attempt. Instead passing it down low, out in the crease, and we're going to have a stoppage in play with the net off. Sador's still having issues with her equipment. Hopefully everything's okay. Rutledge will take this face off for Barrie. It's won by Barrie. McLaren couldn't escape with it, and another shot in by Butler at the blue line. Holmes on the draw for Burlington, and she does win that draw. It escapes over Butler's stick. Stewart nearly had a breakaway, but it's picked off by Peckenhagen, and she'll bring it right back into the Sharks' end, into the slot. Drop it for Holmes. That hits Mitchell in front. Shot there by Chaffee, just coming in over the blue line, and a great save there by Zador with the glove. 3.5 to go in the third. Manis and Rutledge on the face-off dot. Again, won by Burlington. Arscott trying to get to it down low in the corner. Burlington still holding on to possession. Over to Allen. Allen in the slot. It'll squeak out. Barracudas will have to tag and get back onside before coming back into the Sharks' end. Allen. Over to Humphrey. Still in the neutral zone. Beckett will take control on her own end. Over to Siska Humphreys. Through the middle and all the way down to Mooney's stick, and she'll stop that and leave it for her defense. Over to Allen. Allen weaving around Beckett, sending the puck up to Sarah Manis. Pryor sending it into the slot, kicked by Murdoch. She'll catch up to it in the corner. Being hampered by Arscott. Butler at the blue line, sending it down into the corner, but doesn't get far. McLaren gets it out. Butler to Chaffee, and then up to Murdoch. She'll weave around Durbach. Not once, but twice. Coming over the blue line. Shot on the near side of the post and into the corner. Mitchell. Rounding behind the door. She'll carry it all the way through neutral. Over the blue line, but couldn't get past the defense. Picked up by Addison Butler. Butler over to Chaffee. And forward. Back to Butler. Chaffee with it, trying to get it to Peckenhagen. Intercepted by Tegan Perry. She couldn't hold on. Peckenhagen reclaims that. Markakis through the slot into the corner. Allen trying to hold on to it at the red line, being pushed through by Stewart. Getting some positive encouragement there for that from the bench. Final minute of play in the third. Sharks still giving it a go. Mackenzie Allen. Throwing it forward to Markakis, but over her stick. And on to Siska Humphreys. It's back at the red line, and they do a dance there. It'll be Holmes and Rutledge. We'll have a stoppage in play, and that will be a penalty. Body contact. As signaled there by the referee. I'm not sure who it's going against. Looks like it's going against the Barrie Sharks. Bryn Rutledge is going to sit for body contact. So the Sharks will be short-handed for the remainder of this contest. McLaren looking to the sky, not really wanting to shoot the puck where she put it, but it's out of play. McLaren shakes her head as she goes back to the face-off. All right, Megan Houle take the face-off against Peckenhagen. Pryor with it at the blue line, over to Murdoch. Burlington on a power play. To the point for Pryor. Down for Manis. Back to Pryor. She'll fire. Sidora's got it. There's 30 seconds left in the third period. And I'm sure that the Sharks will look to put this one behind them and move on to tomorrow against the North York Storm. Burlington will notch another point in the win column and increase their bid for that 8th playoff spot. Currently sitting in 9th coming into today's game. Claire Murdoch over the blue line. Time will expire. Very strong game by the Burlington Barracudas, despite the fact that they were short with only 11 skaters. Nice shutout for Mooney. Sharks had some good chances. Burlington, very strong. Good skaters, speed, good passing. Sharks had some great moments, especially from their call-ups. Ali Homick really got good on the play, as did Amelia Zealand. And of course, Mia Southern joined us on the defense. Sharks will go back to the dressing room and look towards tomorrow as, again, they welcome in the North York Storm for Game 28 of the regular season. Just 6 games left at home. And the Sharks, I know, are going to want to try to push into that 8th spot, at least to the 8th spot, to go and earn themselves a berth at the Gold League Championship at the end of the season. Final shots on goal. Burlington 38 to Barrie's 17. Hard to comment on that. I know it's not the result the Sharks wanted. And I know that Coach Eldridge will be looking to regroup and come back out tomorrow with some gusto and a good game against the North York Storm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say goodbye from the Shark Tank. Thank you all to the Burlington fans who joined in on our live stream. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. For myself, Tim Norton, and my cameraman, Draco Young, I'm Cheryl Gilroy. Thanks for joining the live stream. I'll see you guys back tomorrow afternoon, and as always, keep the faith. Good night.